the number one thing that we're going to have to start doing, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this, is we're going to start to find our niche, find our market. What niche and market are we going to play in? So we're going to get into ways that I'm going to show you how to do research on if that niche that you're picking is the right place to be. There's a few questions that you're going to ask yourself when you're actually picking your niche. The idea is that if you guys are familiar with like the red ocean and the blue ocean that guys talk about, where there's the red ocean, which is the sharks are swimming in the water and there's blood and just everybody's there and it's competitive, right? And then the idea is that you have this niche that you fall apart into the blue water and that there's not that much competition. So now you can fish all day long and then you ultimately have just not as much competition because you're the only one in the space that's doing that thing that's a piece of the bigger product, the bigger market, the bigger whatever, right? But you got to be careful because if you go too niche without it being proven, then you could get into a situation where the reason why it's not out there is because it doesn't work. So it's really important when you start doing this, and this is why when you start generating leads and start doing your product research, that you're going to talk to your customers. You're going to build your niche off of your feedback from your customers that you're going to start to generate leads on, and you're going to start to communicate with them, and they're going to give you feedback. You're going to have to figure out your niche. And the way that you're going to have to do that is you're going to have to ask yourself, okay, like, do you want to focus on food or, sports, football, soccer, things like that, right? So they're all going to be different, but at the end of the day, you need to figure out now, what is your niche and who is your avatar? Who are you talking to? That is the most important thing when you are going through the process of building your business, okay? So that's going to be coming first, right? And we're going to go through this whole process. And they're going to ask yourself some questions. Do these people have some disposable income to spend? Do they have money, right? Is the audience size there? Are there enough people for you to promote to that's going to allow you to run your business, okay? You're going to want to know, is this a growing market? You're going to have to figure out, you don't want to get involved with like a business like Christmas, right? It's one time a year. So it's great when it happens, but the other 11 months out of the year, you're not in business, right? So the idea is you want to pick something that is continuous, not seasonal. You want to have something that has growth that you can continue to just build upon. You're going to have to ask yourself these questions. I'm going to show you ways that you can do research on the internet to figure out if you're in the right niche, to figure out if you can find the right people. There's a lot of different ways that you can do this.